When we think about fat loss, we often picture this long, grueling marathon. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it? What if the real secret wasn't about surviving for months, but about having a perfect blueprint to win just one single day? Let's dive into how that little shift in focus can absolutely change the game. And that's really the big question we're tackling today. Forget those overwhelming, complicated long-term plans for a minute. Just focus on this idea. A simple, repeatable formula for one successful day. Because if you can win today, you can win tomorrow. And that, my friends, is how you build real, lasting momentum.
Man, this quote, it really gets to the heart of it all. It's never about day one. Everyone's motivated on day one. It's about day 34. It's about still being in the game, still showing up for yourself long after that initial spark of motivation has faded. This is where the magic happens.
Okay, so before we get into the nuts and bolts of what to do, we've got to get our heads straight first. The physical stuff is honestly useless without the right mental foundation. And it really all boils down to one simple but incredibly powerful word.
And that word is consistency. It's not perfection. It's not about some crazy all-out intensity that leaves you burned out. It's just the simple, unsexy act of showing up and laying one brick at a time, day after day after day. This is the single most important part of the puzzle for long-term success. It's our non-negotiable.
All right, mindset is locked in. Now, let's start building our day. How we start things off really sets the tone for everything that comes after. That first hour, it basically dictates the next 23. It's all about creating momentum right from the jump.
Now, what's so powerful here isn't just about the water. Hydration is key, we know that. The real win is the principle behind it. Discipline before comfort. Before you grab that coffee, before you check your phone, you make one disciplined choice that serves your bigger goal. That one tiny act of self-control sends ripples through your entire day.
Next up is the workout. And I want you to notice the focus here. It's not about just crushing yourself into oblivion. It's about intention. Number 1, controlled movement. This means you're actually feeling the muscle work, not just flinging weights around. Number 2, strong posture. This keeps you safe and makes every single rep better. And 3, focused breathing, which connects your mind to what your body is doing. It's always quality over quantity. So we've moved our bodies, now let's talk about fuel. And notice we're not calling this a diet, it's a fueling strategy. The whole point is to untangle our eating from our emotions and instead connect it to our purpose. Every single meal, every snack has a specific job to do.
And the first rule of this fueling strategy is simple. Protein first. So why is this such a big deal? Well, 2 huge reasons. First, it keeps you feeling full and satisfied, which is a total game changer for killing cravings before they even start. And second, it gives your muscles the exact building blocks they need to recover from your workout. It's a strategic move to set yourself up for a win.
Let's be real. Snacking's where things can go off the rails, right? It's so easy for it to be mindless or emotional. The big shift is to just pause and ask yourself one simple question. Does this snack support my goal? That little pause transforms a snack from a potential problem into another step in the right direction.
And this breaks down the logic for lunch so perfectly. Lunch isn't just about getting full. It's about refueling with a clear purpose. Carbs, that's your energy source for the rest of the day. Protein, it's continuing that job of building strength. And all those veggies, they are packed with the good stuff you need for recovery. See? Every single thing on the plate has a job.
Okay, so beyond the big things like workouts and meals, the real, lasting progress gets cemented in the small, repeatable habits we weave into the fabric of our day. These are the secret weapons. 10. That's it. That's the magic number. We're talking about 10 minutes. That's all. It's so small, so easy to manage, that it's almost impossible to say you don't have time for it. This is how you build a powerful habit that actually sticks. But, 10 minutes of what?
A simple 10-minute walk after lunch. This is the perfect example of a powerful fat loss habit. You don't need any special equipment, it takes hardly any time, but the payoff is massive. Sure, it helps with digestion, but here's the cool part. It helps your body manage its blood sugar after you eat. That's a huge deal for your metabolism. It's a tiny investment with a huge return.
So, we've owned the morning, we've navigated the afternoon. Now, how do we close this day out? Because finishing strong is just as important as starting strong. How you end your day today directly sets up how you'll start tomorrow.
The evening strategy really just comes down to these 3 simple ideas. First, if you're hungry and need a snack, you go for something light. Easy enough. Second,
At dinner, the focus is on controlled portions. Eating until you're satisfied, not stuffed. And really, all of that falls under the big umbrella of just making intentional choices, staying in the driver's seat right up to the end of the day.
I love this way of thinking about dinner. Your last meal isn't just for tonight, it's fuel for tomorrow. It's about giving your body what it needs to repair and recover while you sleep so you can wake up ready to go. You're basically doing your future self a huge favor.
And just like that, day complete. You followed the blueprint. You executed the plan. You won. And you should take a second to let that sink in. That feeling of accomplishment, that's the fuel that gets you excited for day 35.
And we end right back where we started, because this is the message you have to carry with you into tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Was the day absolutely 100% perfect? Probably not. Life gets in the way. But were you consistent? Did you show up? That is what matters. That's the engine of all progress.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. Forget the whole big blueprint for just a second. What's the one small win from this whole plan? The water, the walk, the protein. What is the one thing you will absolutely positively lock in tomorrow? Because that's where it all begins.
Thanks for watching. Every repetition counts. Every day matters. Stay consistent. See you in the next video.